Welcome everyone to the first episode, or I would say, first session of a beautiful journey at Lamar Institute of Beauty. Today we have our beautiful guests here, Modupe Omonze and Prachi Mishra. Please give them a round of applause, please.
Thank you, Dar.
We'll start from Prachi here. You start your journey as to, like, this is for me also the first time I went through your profile and I read about you, but I never knew you were an engineer.
Yes.
Then from an engineering background, going to an arts field and then opening your own business. So you've gone from science to arts to commerce here.
Right.
So would you like to let the students know here and the people know here, how was the journey here? Where did you find that engineering is not my thing, and how did you choose to be a modern, and then what was the journey it was missed?
So I think at the initial age in your life, whatever we do is because people have told you to do that. Like, maybe your mom that wants you to be an engineer, to be a doctor, whatever. That's what you have been thinking all your life. And when you really start that thing, you feel that, do I really want to do it? It was too late by then. I paid the fees for the engineering. I had to finish it. So I did computer science engineering, and I worked for a year. Then again, I believe in, we never know when we have achieved something which we really want in life, because everything we do, then you learn, okay, maybe I want something more or something different. And I never hesitate to try new things. So after engineering, I did my master's. I was a banker for 1 year, and it was great. Good, nice. I used to like that job, but then again, it was monotonous. So I realized now I don't like monotonous life. So because of that, I think I have made my career like that, where I have a 3.5-year-old son. My husband, he's an actor, and I come to Dubai every month from India for like 10 days and go back to Chennai. So I think I chose this life. I made this life where I get a break from my monotonous life of being a wife, a mother, right? And I get that break. I come here, I work. I feel like I'm a free bird again, and then go back. So I think we all have to really work through different phases in life, and then make your career where, you should not be like I don't like it. No, now I'm happy. I love my life. I'm happy, touch wood.
How do you feel has this industry been in Dubai? You've been here longer than us, longer than me actually.
Yeah.
In Dubai. So what's been your journey?
Okay, so my journey is a little bit different because things have changed, of course. And so I moved to Dubai in 2010, and things were much easier, I would say, in the sense that the availability of resources and funds and support. And so it's different because now it's a saturated industry, and everyone wants to jump on. I can do that if she's doing it, But the difference is people are falling just along the wayside because they have not really done research. They look at the glitz and glam of it all, not knowing the hard work that it all takes and entails, So, okay, my journey is, I came here and I saw the gap in the industry of emerging talent not being able to showcase their work. So I said, okay, I will be the voice for emerging talent, for people that really want to express themselves and they don't have the platform. So I approached sponsors, and it was so easy, the idea, and people jumped on it. And this is the birth of Runway Dubai. This is how everything started with, just a simple idea. And for the fact that it was truly a gap, a lot of people joined, a lot of emerging talents, students, schools joined the show.
Yeah.
And so it just started slowly and growing until COVID, where we did our first online fashion show.
Online fashion.
Yes. Yes.
Say, tell me more about it.
So I told the students, I said, every year we try to challenge you and bring a competition so you could grow. And when you graduate, you can have something to fall back on. Okay, I did that. It was a competition at Runway Dubai, and I got an award, And that year, 2020, we were already on lockdown, and I said to the students, we are not going to not do anything. We're just going to, I'm going to give you a criteria. And for a competition, they thought I was crazy. And I worked with them through it. And it was the best show I've ever done. I'll tell you. It was so personal. And the students also, they were really surprised at the way it was conducted. It was via Zoom.
Yeah, and great. There was no gap like you used to.
Yeah.
Right.
And there was a winner for the competition. We were all on lockdown. I was always Zooming with them and showing them, this is not what you should do. This is what you should do. Really walking with them. And it was really successful. And I would say I would love to do it again. God forbid, we don't want any lockdown anymore. But, those kind of things are also teaching students how to be innovative and how to be creative with their thoughts as well, And yeah, that's how our very first online show happened.
So,
Yeah.
for our audience here, can you elaborate more on what is Runway Dubai? What is the idea there? What happens? I see both of your entrepreneurs here, both of businesswomen here. So, and for our audience who will understand. So, I know personally because I've been going through your profile, I've been reading a lot about it, guys. But for just someone who wants to connect the dots,
Yeah.
how everything came in.
Yeah. So, like I said, I'm originally a fashion designer. Did I say that? I'm sorry if I didn't. But yes, I'm originally a fashion designer. And when I came to Dubai, when I saw the gap, I didn't just say, oh, I'm going to do a show. I'm going to go in the events industry. I went back to the UK and I did a crash course in event management. And that is how I stand out. And I tell people it's not just winging it. You have to go professionally. And so I did that course. I came back to Dubai and I started Runway Dubai, going to schools, going to sponsors to support the students. And all the schools jumped on it, all. And this was how we started doing the competitions. And she's been of huge support with us. Yes. And it's been, we also have established designers. It used to be 3 days in those days,
Yeah.
That's why I told you things have changed.
A lot.
And the established designers come from all over the world. It's not just in the UAE. We've had over 500 designers since we started, and the whole concept is to bring established designers and just let them inspire the students.
Right.
Let them inspire all the emerging talents. And it's been way up since then with the confidence with the students. And that's just the dream. The dream is just to make that this industry small and inspiring. Yeah.
So again, as a school year, we see a lot of makeup artists and stylists aspire to be in this industry where, as Prachi mentioned, escaping from the monotony of everyday life, they see the glitz and glam of this industry, but who knew that you always have to go back to where you came from, learn event management, and thoroughly put in your effort to make a fashion. First, you made a fashion show, then I believe you made a school for interested students to be a part of it.
Yeah.
Correct? And then you went out to sponsors, and then they were able to connect with you, and everyone jumped on the opportunity.
Absolutely.
Amazing. And I want to know, in this journey while you were going there, how did you meet Prachi? What was the connection here? Because
You say? I can't remember.
I think she contacted me on, Instagram or something. We got in touch and then we met for coffee. And then we're like, and she's very inspiring, then I take time. Like, okay, I want to do it, but I don't know, I'll take time. But she's like, this is the idea. Tomorrow, the plan is here. This is the roadmap. We're going to do this. And I'm like, and she's like, listen, girl, you don't have to wait so much. You need to start. And that was, I remember that line of her always, like, And then she did something with kids, and I love to do kids events. So we did kids Runway. So I used to train the kids for the fashion show. Then
Training as a what?
ramp walk.
Okay, you
Yeah.
were there. So single day as a model, you were to.
Yeah. So I do train. I do train Miss India's also. Not anymore. I'm not there, but I used to. So ramp walk training, and then confidence on stage, poses. Even today, I've not been modeling it's been like long time. So now when I go in front of camera, because Instagram has made all of us models nowadays, you want to look nice and pretty. You want to look your best all the time. And that is when, I feel like I don't know how to pose now, because how much you'll do the same thing, So, when you're doing it, the whole thing. So that time, I used to love the kids' choreography we did. And then her fashion shows has been amazing. And you meet people from all over the world. And it's not like a fashion shows. It's not that stressful. It is stressful, obviously, it's a fashion show. But behind the stage, on backstage, her whole team, people are like very cooperative.
Yeah.
Because somebody will get some beads from Africa or something they're making. And they'll be so cute. They'll be gifting it to you then and there only. And, people are so nice. So her show is not just a show. It's like today you become a makeup artist. What do you need? You need a platform to showcase, right? And we all have become so money-minded that, people mostly think about where am I going to make money out of it. So there has to be like few people who think about we have to showcase. So, Modupe is one of them who has done that. I also keep giving chance to people, but then they're not on that level. But that's how the show happened. I met her. We did 2-3 years I was here. We used to go for a show, meet people. And I think I walked also once for you.
Yes, you did. And you also were a judge.
I'm just the show. I walked, I've trained. So we did all possible things. Yes.
I would really love to get into that part of the fashion show. What is the life exactly as a model and exactly as someone who runs a fashion show?
Once you start early, once you are trained, you would know how behind the scenes work, and you would know how to manage it well. Everyone is a testament to Runway Dubai. They come backstage and they're like, what? No one is fighting. Everything is calm. Everybody works together. And it's like a family. It's a different show. And I would say it's because it's not just because of me. It's because of the people that are surrounded. And Runway Dubai is, I always try to let people know this is a family. There's no fighting. If this is not working, something else will work. And everybody gets it. And it's so peaceful. It's so amazing backstage with the makeup artists, the models, the judges. Everything is just harmonious, And I love working. I look forward to it, It's awesome. Yeah.
So, Prachi, as a model and as a judge as well, you might have been to a lot of fashion shows. How was Modupe's fashion show different from, let's see, the Miss Femina, Miss India fashion show that you were a part of?
Miss India is a beauty pageant. It's not a show. So beauty pageants are a different ball game altogether because you have to win. So you are always in that competitive zone with the other girl. Unnecessarily, you are like, I don't like you because, you don't want to win. But at the same time, it's a healthy competition. Everybody is trying to be their best. So pageant is a different topic. It's too much to talk. But then regarding fashion shows, once you're a professional model, there is a lot of chaos, obviously, because there's a certain time you have to start the show on time. So, hair and makeup artist has their own pressure. And you also learn with time, like, if you are like really fast and all to get the models ready on time. If show has to start, you have to line up before the show starts. And before every time the show starts, your heart is like, heartbeats is like, is going to start, and the choreographer will say 1, 2, 3, go, and then you go means that the stage is yours, the ramp is yours, and you have to own it. It's amazing. I love, because Who will not like it? Somebody's doing your makeup, your hair, somebody's giving you beautiful clothes to wear. You just look stunning, and what you're doing just like. But again, it's tough. It's really tough to be in those heels all the time, to maintain that figure, and to go finish the run, your walk, come back, change quickly, do another round. So it's too much of hard work for everybody, but it's a team effort. So it's a chaos, but it's a beauty in chaos, because in the end, when the show is over, you all feel so happy as a team.
Yeah. And can I add that you cannot get your team last minute because it's going to be chaos for sure. So if you want to start your show, let's say the show is in November, we've already started planning the show.
In November.
Yes.
Okay.
And I have the core team already, secured. And that relationship up until November is very important. That way everyone understands what they're doing, and it's going to be hard for you to be really stressed because you have people get you, they understand what you want before you even start to speak.
Yeah, I mean, that's
and yeah, that's the most important thing. Yeah.
I feel this industry, especially the beauty and fashion industry, is majorly based on net worth.
Oh.
So, for students here, if you want to give them tips into net worth, let's say they are budding makeup artists right now. At the end of finishing their course here, they are, in theory, the most professional makeup artists out there in the pie. But the journey from theory to being able to go into the fashion show to basically getting established, where would you say someone should start?
Okay. So for makeup artists, this is not my expertise, but I would say social media is my tool for anything. So reach out to people, do collaborations. Collaborations are important. Don't think about the money for now, and don't look at numbers. Don't look at, she has 2 million followers like Prachi. And I'm going to reach out to her. She has 2 million followers, so I could be famous tomorrow. No, it doesn't work like that. The person that will help you is someone that is creative, might have only 1 follower, but when you put something out there, people go, where did this come from? And people go, is this AI or is this real? So those are the kind of people that I reach out to. And when it comes to attracting people for your brand, okay, that's how it starts. Yeah. Just be great on your own and you will be surprised. Okay.
Yeah. I would same thing. Your work has to be good, first of all.
Yeah.
And don't hesitate to go and meet people. Go and assist somebody who you like. If there's a good makeup artist you like, if they're not replying on social media, they're busy at times, go meet them in person. Meeting somebody in person leaves a great impact, because I know, when I look into your eyes, I know what kind of person you are, how much you want to work passionately. That makes a huge difference. So I feel going in meeting in person is a great thing. Collaborations, yes. But nowadays, there's so much happening every day. I mean, I scroll. I like one girl, so pretty. 10 second, really pretty. Oh my God. So earlier it used to be lesser campaigns, lesser shoots. So, they used to remember more. But I feel now there's so much happening, so you don't know, right? So maybe collab, yes, but make yourself so good that your 1 or 2 work should talk. This girl is good, this guy is good. So I think working on yourself is very important, and work with good people, because they have connections. With them, you'll meet more people. And if you do a good job, they will ask for you for sure. So, I mean, you have to be good in your work.
People who are directly working in the industry, what would you suggest for social media in terms of how much to post or what to post? Do you expect people to start, let's say someone is trying to reach out to you, do you want that with their page to look like exactly everyone else, where they're following every trend, they're doing the same things, or do you expect to see something come on?
I don't know if anyone has experienced this before. You're scrolling through your old photos on Instagram and you go, why did I post this? Cringy. So my advice for you is give it a thought. I don't jump on trends. You could, but for me, I don't jump on trends. I give it a thought before I post, especially when it's my personal page. I really make sure, is this organic? Is this sustainable? And after 10 years, would I like this post? Okay, so these are the thoughts that come through my mind before I actually post something. And if it's not worthy of posting on my feed, sometimes I do clips on my stories, or I do it on WhatsApp. And I have so many, I add everyone on WhatsApp. And you won't believe the amount of people that watch the WhatsApp. Don't take WhatsApp for granted.
How about you, Prachi? What do you feel in terms of social media? What would you?
I'm in that age where I don't know I can be an influencer or should act like a businesswoman now. So it's very tough to ask that. I don't do a lot of trendy things because I just don't feel I fit in there. But for newcomers who are makeup artists or fashion or whatever, the world is changing so fast. You have to be really, you should know what you're doing. It can't be just seeing and following the trend because, it won't work. Like you have to have a plan. Make a monthly plan. That I want to do 10 posts, but 10 posts has to be bang on. Even if you don't get a lot of views and all, it doesn't matter. Give 3 months, 4 months. That will teach you to be disciplined. Don't be like, okay, oh, this girl is looking so pretty. I'm going to take the phone and say, hey guys, no, it won't work like that. Her hey guys are replying to her. That's why she's doing it.
Right.
Don't copy and don't make fun. And then you start feeling disheartening. Like, I'm not getting any likes and whatever. Doesn't matter. It's all algorithm. It's just a machine who's giving you likes. And don't feel bad because they're not liking. Doesn't matter. You do your good job, but have a plan. Make a 1-month plan. Post regularly every 3 days, but be consistent. That is when I, for example, one of you, send me a message on Instagram. Okay, nice girl. I don't know her. Let me see who she has worked with. Oh, she has worked with few good people. Maybe as a team. That gives good impression. Plus I see, oh, she's consistent. Oh, she has put this. Oh, wow, very good. Oh, she's putting one content every week on Wednesday. Something which shows about your personality, So that's how random people will be like, okay, maybe I might call her for a shoot or try. So I feel discipline is important in whatever you do.
Yes.
Otherwise, I don't know, everybody wants to become an influencer. It's not easy. Like, you have to have something to influence. What are you influencing? Like,
You have to have something of your own. Like,
yeah.
I feel like if you are like everyone is putting on the same content.
Exactly. I don't copy. You have to, and you will see, I've seen girls and people growing up so fast. Like, somebody had maybe 30,000 followers, but they're putting such fun content. I like more of the comedy stuff on Instagram. So I keep looking at that. But Dubai, I've seen people growing from 30,000 to 1 million in span of 6 months. But organic, because they're so good with their work. Yeah. And you want to watch. So I feel that, you have to have a plan. You have to be original.
Yeah.
But again, it's the way. At times you have so much of pressure to do things. No harm in trying all the trends, but then make a discipline of doing all the trends. Like in a month, I'm going to do 20 trends. Right. Put it. No problem.
But as someone who's going to be a professional in this industry, what do you feel is different about Dubai as an industry compared to the lower?
Aesthetics.
Yes. Okay.
I would say something. If you do not have lighting, stage, hotel, and you just want to do a show like they do abroad,
Yeah.
you're wasting your time here in Dubai. Yeah. So you cannot open your house, even if it's a mansion, and want to do a fashion show. It would not work.
It's more about, now it has become more than the models and designers, all about who's coming to attend the show.
Yes.
What are they wearing?
Yes.
So that's something, it's too flashy here now, So I feel the whole idea of coming to fashion show is to know the designer. They will not even know. In the front row, they will not know. Right. Somebody, hi. No, everybody is just about themselves. So that's something which is there. But the beautiful part is, in Dubai, you get the best collaborations, best associations, because the brand visibility is so much.
Right.
You do something good here, it's so easy to become internationally famous. And in terms of hair and makeup, it's so beautiful because you can get a Lebanese makeup artist. The way they do the makeup is different. I can get makeup by an Arab person. They are amazing. If I want a lot of glitter, I go to my Pakistani friends. So I'm saying this kind of beauty you don't get any part of the world. Diversity, like, and people love to play with makeup here. So much they do. And then I love it. I mean, that's beauty of Dubai, like, diversity and latest fashion trends are here. You get the products from all over the world. So that way, it's great.
For collaborations, you have to know your worth. You have to know all what you've done. I would say, for example, when I went back to do my events management course, it was the toughest thing ever. I had a hard time because I went back to London. The young ones, the youngsters, the Gen Zs were teaming up against me, like, who's this? It was hard, and I had to work extra harder to impress my lecturers, and I will never forget that. So after 1-2 collaborations, I'm done. Sorry. I've done enough collaborations, and I go back. I recycle what I've done before. I've collaborated with the biggest tennis player in America. I was really, really surprised that she would join us. But when she joined us, the next year, excuse me, guys, I collaborate. I'm mentioning it now. It's been since 2015. I'm mentioning it to you again. So I'm recycling because it was a big deal. Make it the opposite way so that you stand out. Everybody jumps on the trend because, oh, I'm jumping on this trend. I'm jumping on this trend. You bury yourself in that trend.
2 aspects to it. One is how many collaboration is too much collaboration. A lot of people have done the course or whatever because they're bored in their life. They're a lot of money. What to do? Let's do a course. For them, doesn't matter. Collaboration, yeah, I'll do it, no problem. Because they want to be just seen, get the pictures and content to just keep the page active. Okay, that's one. Other one is a new person who has done a course because that's a career they want to make out of it. So that person, firstly, if you think you're too good, great. Confidence is important. You have to do 2-3 collaborations or assist people for free to get a great portfolio. And then as Modupe said, you have to know your worth. If you feel that you have a great portfolio with amazing pictures, don't be scared to say no. Just say, I cannot do 100% collaboration. I can do part barter and part paid. If you don't have a budget of 1,000 dirham, give me 500. If you can't give me 500, give me 250. What will happen? Even if you charge 150 dirham, you're not doing it at zero. It is established that this girl will not come for free.
Yeah.
Second, if your work is so good, they will come back to you saying, okay, I want discount. Okay, take discount, no problem, but pay me. So that way you establish in the market that you are getting paid for what you're doing. And then you should have the ball in your court that if it's LV, I'll do for free, I don't care. If it's Gucci, bigger the brand, they never pay. Not the luxury brands, but a lot of people, influencers, big people, they don't want to pay. They feel that I'm big. But if you establish that thing that, I charge, even less, I'll give you discount, they will know.
Yeah.
So like that, you have to know your worth. And when you feel it's too much, take a break, it's okay. You're saving your makeup product only, it's fine. If you have great content with you. Otherwise, I know it's very tough.
Yeah, it's tough.
And people do use, it's like exploitation going on.
Oh, yes.
Because if it is for social media, just a picture, okay, they use as a campaign. You're putting a billboard, you're putting pictures in magazines, so you are doing or making money out of it. And what am I getting? Just a name. Nobody will see that name also. You never know. So your question is right, but at the same time, you have to be smart and you have to know how good you are.
So it's just kind of balance. Yeah.
Balance. And don't be scared of losing 1 or 2 jobs by saying that I will charge. We get scared. And what if nobody comes again? It's okay. I don't want you in my life. I want person who want to pay me. You put that across to universe. I don't want free job. Because as young, we can do all of that. How much can you do it, right?
Yeah.
Then you become big, you have responsibilities, you know, nobody's paying my bill anymore. I have to pay. So I need money at the end of the day.
I'm asking this question because I'm the teacher here. And my students all the time are asking this question to me. So
For students, I feel it's okay, Simona. Like, you know, they can make good portfolio. And when they know they are good, they can say, I will charge a token money. There's a nice word. Can you give me a token money? I'll be happy to have something. Or can you cover my transportation? In Dubai, to go one place is like 200 dirham is there gone.
yeah.
Right? So just say, okay, can you cover my transportation? Don't put from your pocket. After doing some work, like if you have little better pictures and all that, and learn to say no. It will save you from a lot of stress.
Amazing, I have to tell you. Like, I've never got you told you yeah, I even told her. So you stand out already. Your students should be proud. And I like the fact that no one came barefaced today. I walked into the place and I got intimidated already. I'm like, please don't judge my makeup. You know, and that's the spirit, you know. You're in the makeup industry. Please don't come barefaced to anywhere. Okay, even when you're home and I'm coming to visit you, I should see full on makeup on your face. You know, let me tell you why. You're represented and you are, yes, representing yourself and people. I walked into a place yesterday and someone said, nice to meet you. What do you do? I said, I'm a fashion designer. She said, oh, stupid me. I shouldn't have asked you because it shows, you know? So I'm really happy. I'm impressed that you all came out like this today.
It's going to become bigger and bigger. And in a lot of senses, lot of changes are coming up. The trends are changing so fast. But with technology coming in and things, I don't know how much they need human beings anymore.
Yeah. But I feel like your own talent and your handiwork, you stay with you. I'm all on
Life
for life skills. And I'll tell you, I did not know I was going to be a fashion designer. My dad said, anytime you're on holiday, don't sit in this house. Go out there. We were in sewing school. We were like frowning, but we had to do it. Life skills. If my car is broken down, I tell you, I can fix it. I can change my tires. I can do all of that because when I was young, my dad said, do all of that. There's no sitting at home. And I'm grateful for him for that till today. So if your parents are sending you to makeup class or you are sending yourself, it's a blessing. Okay? Because guess what? It's a life skill forever.
That's true, yeah.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it is going to change for sure. But then why to fear of future and not live into the moment? So, better what is happening like. And Dubai is a platform where you get every access to. You want LV shoe, it's happening here. Gucci, like take the luxury brand's name, it's happening. Budding events are happening. So if you are smart enough, you get a lot of things to be done in Dubai. But you have to be, I'm just saying that, as you said, you have to be good. Yeah. You are good at your work. Yeah. There are a lot of opportunities out there. Yeah. And know your worth. Know that,
I feel you should be in a situation or in that scenario where when technology fails, what's the plan B?
What's the plan B?
You know, you have sewing machines that can help you thread the needle now and stuff.
Yeah.
But what if that's mechanism fails? What are you going to do?
Sit and watch. So check the TikToks, Instagram, how to do it, what to do. So, but that's what I'm saying. Like you have to be very self-dependent. You should know things, basic things at least. And whatever work, whatever course you're doing, just be good at it. Yeah. Just have the attitude of learning. At times, you know that your teacher is telling something which I know. I don't want to know that, but because she's telling and she is a teacher for a certain reason, have that respect. Yeah. That's very important.
And you might pick one extra thing that you weren't expecting to pick up. So having the respect and also just that right attitude is very important. Yeah.
At the end of the day, the fashion show, people who attend are maybe 1,000 people. People who watch is where do you watch?
Right.
Digital screen, and then the shows are being played on the bigger screen in the showrooms, right? So you never know tomorrow. I mean, it's already happening. They do a digital fashion show, like there will be no human beings, like only models.
Like we did in COVID.
Yeah, no. I mean, the models will do the ramp walk. It's a setup done, and they just need the video to be made out of it, and they'll use it and play everywhere. That happens. But again, as you said, we are social animal. We want to be with people, meet people. Let's just hope the world stays like that, and we can do that. But yeah, I as a model agency owner, I feel it's becoming very different. Because a lot of brands who doesn't have a lot of budget, they just want to go with the AI campaign. So I'm losing on booking my makeup artist, booking my stylist, booking my model. Right? So, yeah. So I'm facing it. I feel, I don't know who all are facing it, but it's changing a lot. As a model, if you ask, body shaming is very common. Like the trends will keep coming. The trend will be like, I need lanky girl, like the girls who are dying and not eating. So suddenly you can't become that lanky girl, right? And then they'll be like, oh, you're too busty, it won't fit you and all that. So those small things, we are very fragile, right? No matter how strong we act, but few things hurt you. You feel like, what? They called me busty. I can't walk the ramp. And you know, as when you're young, you feel everything is too touchy. So that's when you feel like, should I be here or no? Right. That happens. But then because you're there, you want to be perfect. You want to match up the standards. So, you know, those thoughts come at that time with a lot of people. But as an agency owner, if you ask me, when did I think that I don't want to do much of shows here is because the treatment was not great. In Dubai, it was not great initially. Be it fashion forward, fashion forward is still good. Arab Fashion Week, it doesn't happen anymore, right? So not great. Like, you know, you have to treat your models really well. For that example, when we do shows with the Splash, Landmark, I love housing. They treat models like artists, you know. That's important. You know, you have to respect people who are working for you. So that is when, as an agency, payments are not on time and they'll delay or they will not respect my models, or like it's an Indian show and I'm getting all international models. You can't give them Indian food, right? So you have to respect that part. Ask them, at least get a salad, like, you know. So those things, I don't like it. Like if somebody don't ask me for, what should I get for you? Or tea, coffee, or water, or at my show my models are not treated well, I don't like it. I'll go talk to them and I'll say that. Not done.
Like I said, you know, I try to establish that connection with my designers and workers. But I would say something. There was a designer that came one year, and she came to me. We've given her all her models, and she came to me backstage crying, and she said, "Modupe, I don't want any black models." I said, "Honey, I don't want you anymore as well. So leave my show."
Amazing.
She was shocked. She was really shocked because, yes, she's a established designer. She came from out of the country. She's paid for the show. It's not cheap.
Yeah.
And I was ready to refund her and just get out of my show. You know, you have been giving your models. Everything has been set in place. Don't disorganize me. So that made me stop and think, you know, what kind of person is this? Do I have to vet my designers before they come? They're designers, they're creative people, but you don't know their characters. You don't know their personalities, you know. So those kind of things, you know, people from all over the world coming with different personalities is also a challenge, you know. But yeah.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I loved it. I had my Indian designer friend who did the show. Manish Malhotra did the finale show. all of my model friends were here from India, so I saw all of that happening. It's great. It's really nice to see that it's becoming bigger and better. And a lot of local designers, Filipino designers, Lebanese. Yeah, Amato, Michael Cinco. Then Atelier Zora, a lot of great designers who we use in India also for the runways. And yeah, it's great. And to see modest fashion in what I love about Dubai when Ramadan comes, take any luxury brand's name, whichever brand you love, it Fendi, Chanel, Gucci, they do a modest fashion show, a modest event. Like they'll make abayas, they make clothes which suits the culture. So obviously, it's end of the day, it's about how to make money out of it, which is great concept. But to respect the culture and make things according to that culture is what's happening now here. Power of money, you can see clearly, and that really inspires. Yeah, because you have scope to do a lot of things here. So the show was amazing, and then and I get fascinated to see all these modest clothes, the way they make it. Shows are happening in the desert. A lot of shows have happened recently.
What was the best makeup according to you guys?
I'm still exploring. I tell my makeup artists, do what, you think might fit, and then I look at the mirror and I'm like, okay, I'm good. Or it's too much. And the only time I didn't look at the mirror was the first time I came to Dubai, and I walked into a salon and I said I wanted to do my makeup. And I said, but do you have for black people? And she's like, yes, I do black people all the time. And I was her confidence. I didn't look at the mirror because of this woman's confidence.
But how was it?
I went for the fashion show, and the story, I will show you the pictures. I look like a ghost. Yes. So that was a big lesson.
Okay.
We just,
I can imagine.
Yeah. You can show pictures, or you can say, do what fits me, and then look at the mirror after.
You're done.
And yes, that was a good lesson for me. Yeah.
I struggle at times because when you have worked with the best of the best in the industry, so you have seen yourself looking nice, and you look, wow, everything is so amazing, and then you go in the hand of somebody who's good but not as good as that one. So you're like, same face, I was looking prettier, I'm not looking the same.
Yeah.
And then then I learned that when I have a makeup artist, if not as big as like who I've worked with, I tell them, do your best. I don't interfere much because then they get intimidated or a little stressed.
Yeah.
I tell them that I don't want too much. I don't like cakey. Just inform what you don't like.
Guide your preference.
Yeah, and let them do their job. Then only it's done. I mean, good or bad, but give them the freedom. Otherwise, it's very tough.
Yeah.
And nowadays, I like when people do preparation for your face before makeup. Like,
Oh, yeah.
doing some kind of good infusion of the oil or cream or whatever. Or then they take out those the stone thing. What do you call that? Gausha. Like, do all that. You feel so good. Or just put your face in the ice water for some time.
Yeah.
So, that the prep is done. So, that it's going to be in good hands.
It's going to be good, exactly.
Yeah.
So, if I take this point as what would set a good makeup artist from a great makeup artist apart would be the breadth you would be? Like how they make people.
Prep, experience, hand, So, I mean, if you are the makeup artist, you ask the person whose makeup you're doing that, how do you want your makeup to be? And try to follow that. If something you're confused, ask.
Right.
Even if you're working on the biggest celebrity in the world, you got the opportunity, don't spoil it. Don't get scared. Just be confident. Ask what you want. How do you like your makeup? If she's showing any reference, look at it carefully and then do your job calmly and sing. Otherwise, you get scared, obviously, right? If I'm working on somebody who I've always admired.
Yeah.
Right? And then if Jennifer Lopez is coming to you, suddenly sitting there, okay, and I'm like, yeah, she looks always chiseled. Her lashes are on point. Her lower lashes are so good. You'll be so scared. Yeah. So I will take a deep breath. Opportunities don't come again and again, right? So
make the best of it.
Yeah, but follow the instruction.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Lazy.
If I want to be true to myself right now, there are days where you feel really confident. And there are days you feel, I don't know, have I done something in my life? So I think that comes to me at times. Like there are days when my makeup is so good. I did an event in the morning. I'll be like, I'll go and meet everybody today itself. I'm looking so good. So, I want to do all the meetings and meet everybody and even party. I'm ready because, you're looking so good. Then there are days I have thyroid. When I get up in the morning, at times I feel bloated and, you don't look the way you look every day.
Yeah.
So I feel it happens. There are days when I don't feel that confident. But if you ask generally, how am I? Very confident. Because I feel how we get it, because the work experience. And I feel all of us should take time to look back and see what all we have done till now.
Oh, yeah.
Like even if passing your school, finishing your college, getting through the marriage process, having a child, or working, surviving your boss, your company, whatever you are doing, take time, sit, just look back and see where we were 20 years back and where we are now. And if you feel that you are looking better, confident, making better money, you should feel proud of yourself. Because we all tend to forget.
Oh, yeah.
Because one thing goes wrong, we're like, life is so bad, I'm so bad at it, I don't know what to do, it's not going well, and then just breaks. And then if you fall in that cycle, you just stay there. Like how my friend asked me once, Alap, that you guys feel you're pretty. I said, I do, but not all the time. There are days when I look at somebody on phone and like, she's looking so pretty. And then I see her in person. No, she's not that pretty. So that filter or makeup or whatever, that the image which is being created, that makes me judge myself with that person all the time. Then I will tell myself, like, this sound will come, zzz, this is not real. Get out of it. So I feel it's too tough nowadays to feel confident and pretty all the time. So I think when you are happy with things you're doing, that's only happiness and prettiness. You are pretty when you're happy. Otherwise, you're always comparing and...
Absolutely.
What is it?
I was just going to allow Prachi talk because she's in the confidence industry, right? I'm just going to say something to you. If it is true that if you look back at what you've done before, it's a confidence booster. So start from now and document everything that you've done, or you're doing, because when you look back a few years after, it just helps you grow. True. And another thing for me, confidence is makeup. Like, my husband does not understand it. He's like, why do you make up? But if I go out not made up, I feel like hiding, but if I go out made up, good or bad, because I don't know how to make up to save my life. But once that I slap that red lipstick on, I'm ready to go. For some reason, I don't know why, but it's a confidence booster.
That's true.
That's true. Yeah.
So makeup is just not to cover flaws or to not to just look pretty all the time. It's just to give you confidence. Yeah. On a bad day, just put good makeup, put nice outfit. You look good, you see. Yeah, you feel happy. Yes. And even just a skin regime also makes you happy. Something which you're doing for yourself.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
And who doesn't like a well-dressed person like you?
Oh, yeah.
You enter a room, you're well-dressed, half of the job is done.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Yeah. So I will tell your husband why we should put a lot of makeup.
If you've learned well your makeup skills, you shouldn't be afraid of anything. So have you done enough practice? Have you done enough collaborations? You need to collaborate to help you boost that confidence, And another thing I'll say, don't be afraid to fail. The success, the real true success of Runway Dubai was serious failure. Prachi knows the story. I got sponsored by a big company to do a Runway Dubai in Dubai Mall. And I got this check and I was like, what am I going to do with this money? I was too shocked that the sponsor gave me all that money. And I learned the hard way. In Dubai, I was still new in Dubai. In Dubai, you have to get an event company to do your show. You can't do your show yourself. Like out of the country, you have your money, you do your show. But Dubai gets an event company that has that license. I went on Google, my best friend, and I found an event company that failed me badly. I gave them the money. I gave them everything. They said they're organized. They've done fashion shows before. I believed. And I got the biggest shock of my life. Everybody heard the story. It was the same day they were doing the Splash that year. They were doing that Splash fashion show. All the models that were booked, everything came crashing down. I lost all that money. Unbelievable. It was the worst day of my life. Well, it was very embarrassing. The show did not happen. I can't depend on people. I've gone to school to study event management. I can't depend on people. I started an event company. I started the first Runway Dubai show. People were standing. It was full to the brim. People were looking for where to sit. Okay? So that's my story.
Failure or success is subject to everybody. Like, what's failure for you might be success for somebody else, right? So if you have done so much, you have done your textile course or you're married here now. Yeah. So you have children. Yeah. So like now just go back, write down what all you have done. Okay. And then just compare with 10 people around you. If they have done that much or no. So simple, right? Where are you failing? You're learning. Whatever you're doing is learning. Like, where will you fail? Like, what is the fear? Like, today you learn makeup, you know makeup at least, right? So if you don't become a very successful makeup artist, but you still know that skill, you can still do bridals. Well, if not just fashion show, you can, where is the failure?
Yeah, exactly. Well said, because I learned from that, not depending on someone. And that's the start of my success. So actually failure is an open door to learn.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So don't be scared. All of us are scared. I want to start something of my own. I'll just keep I discuss with her everything. I'll be like, I don't know how to start. She's like, how do you not know? Just start. So I'm also like that. I'm not somebody who can do it immediately. Like she's a go-getter.
Yeah.
Right. So everybody is different. But where is the failure? Like you're learning.
So for Runway Dubai, for example, it's a medley show. So I already advise designers, do not give the makeup artist stress. It's a one type of makeup. All you can switch up is things that you can do under 5 seconds or 10 seconds, like lipstick or, touch-ups. But you cannot switch it up, do smoky eye, and then the next designer is doing, it's going to be very difficult. The show is going to be very long. So I pre-advise now, this is what you should do. This is how you should work with the makeup artist. So they already get it. So with the shows that have one show at a time, it's totally different. I've only organized a show like that before, and it's still a chaos, because it's for the makeup artists, they need to clean unless they have thousands of models. In Dubai, you can't have thousands of models because you pay per model. You pay the DTCM for a model, and you also pay the model. So it's going to amount to a lot of money. You can never make it that way. So the certain amount of models, you have to clean their face. You have to take time to do another set of makeup. This is what they're going to show you. This is the look, the mood board. And for makeup artists, I know they struggle with that.
So I feel for the fashion shows, what she said is she knows it better because For shows, if it's back to back, we can't have change of makeup and all that. That will be explained in advance. So students should ask, what kind of makeup do we need? So if it's a back to back show, it cannot be loud makeup. So it has to be subtle but clean and nice. But hairstyle, they can always play around if they have time. But for a specific show, for specific designers, interaction between the designer and makeup artist is very important to ask all the questions in advance. Because at times, a designer will say, I want purple color and pink color here. And as a makeup artist, it's against your concept or rule or whatever. You'll not be convinced. You'll be like, are you sure? You can ask that. But if a designer has hired you for specifically for just makeup for their show, you have to trust what they're saying and do your best, because what they have imagined, you can only see when it's done and once it's on the stage.
So mood board is really important.
Mood board and the acceptance. Like, if a designer is saying specific, few designers are very finicky, like they're very creative people. They will say, I want one thick eyebrow, one lighter eyebrow. I want no eyebrows, full white makeup. So we have to also you have to accept it that, okay, you have a vision. As a makeup artist, the job should be to bring that vision to reality. So if they're saying something, you can ask your questions, but understand and try to do exactly what they're asking for specific just designers.
That's a wrap then.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you for coming, guys.
Thank you.